mind if we have one of your cigarette butts?
That I will gladly bestow you. Take it and go.
Hmm. Did you write this pay-up note?
In the first place, my son and I had no financial difficulties. Our conflicts were philosophical. In the second place, that doesn't even sound like me. I would hardly threaten my own son. And even if I had, would I do so in such a cryptic fashion?
Something tells me it has something to do with that contractor guy. Okay, so we've done everything we can here at the moment. We got the cigarette butt to compare with the item we found on the ground next to the victim. Let's have a look.
Mom's lipstick is similar to what we found in the desert, but the cigarette brands don't match.
Okay, so the mom didn't do it. However, let's talk to the contractor. Again, skipping the cutscenes. Ugh. Poker table? Really? Are you Lou Astor?
According to my driver's license. What's up? What's the crime lab need with a poor working stiff like yours truly?
A stiff of another kind turned up in the desert. Eric Hardy. You knew him?
Yeah, I know him. New? Dude is dead. Why would you notify me about it? He was just another client of mine. Former client. Former, even before he was dead.
Well, when was the last time you saw Derek?
Hell, I don't know. A week maybe? A little more, a little less? Out at that condo of his and his wife's when the jerk fired me. May he rest in peace.
Where were you 5 days ago?
God, where was I 5 minutes ago? Hell, let me think. Must have been working at Emily's, yeah. She's alright. Ball breaker, but fair. That was days I worked. Nights, I was hanging at the ballpark. Yeah, minor league park. Watching my nephew play. In the company of friends and family, I should add. A lot of friends and family.
So, emphasis on lot, so he probably has a lot of witnesses. Can we get your fingerprints to rule you out?
I don't think so. I got rights here, and I'm not crazy about the direction this is going.
Mind if we look around? Or do you intend to be strictly uncooperative? That's a direction we aren't crazy about.
Look, I don't want to stand in the way of nothing. Have at it. But the shop floor only, huh? Stay the hell out of my office. That's private. I don't let nobody in there.
Okay. Did you have a disagreement to settle with Derek?
Man, you make it sound serious. It was just this minor beef with him. Matter of fact, it was his wife who told me to stop working on their kitchen and get my stuff out. You know, typical contractor clients. Always thinking you're overcharging and taking too long. Otherwise, that wife is all right. Easy on the eyes, too. And always ready with a lemonade or something for a hard-working man. Now, Mom, old Emily, good as she's been to me, I gotta say, she and her son, no love lost there. I mean, those two are at each other's throats. And Mommy? Whoa, that old girl is dangerous. Much as I hate to lose a good client, you ought to give her a kind of hard look. You know what I mean? One thing, I overheard her talking to baby boy on the phone. Seems Derek had come into some serious trust fund money after his father passed. And at some point, Sonny Boy promised Mommy Dearest he'd kick in on her campaign. Only he reneged.
Reneged. Isn't that another word for changed his mind? Do you own the truck?
No, I'm a contractor who rides a bike with training wheels. What kind of detective are you?
Duh.
I drive a truck. Professional grade. Dually.
Did you write this pay-up note?
Not only did I not write it, I never seen it before.
Would you mind giving us a writing sample so we can exclude you?
I already told you I never seen it. What part of I got my rights don't you people understand?
Jesus. Let's have a look here. There's something on the floor. Poker chip. with fingerprints. Anything else here that we need to check? No. What was his truck?
Looks like a junk box, but maybe there'll be some evidence treasure in the trash.
Probably. We got a bottle here.
Pity this jar isn't labeled, but it must not have come out of that kind of lab.
Anything else we should check? Oh, this seems like a motorized something or another. Well, doesn't seem to be anything else here. Okay.
Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
Okay, well, we can't get into his office,
That's
but
all I got for you.
yeah, shut up. Well, yeah, there's nothing else we can pick up at the moment, it seems. But I'm just curious. I believe there is something here. There is something here, isn't it? Well, no. I'm afraid not. Doesn't seem there is something else left on this area, so. Always nice to be sure. Nothing else here. Okay, so let's head back to the lab. We're gonna check out the fingerprints we got from that poker chip. And compare it to the victim's prints. And we got a match. Huh. Strange.
Well, unidentified or not, this is the same substance as the one found in the tobacco. If Astor had access to this substance and found it in the Vic's tobacco, it's possible that the contractor did the mixing, even if the Vic himself did the rolling. We gotta find out what this stuff is.
Yeah. Let's see if we can talk to Doc about the tox report, perhaps, or something else we need. Could this white substance have killed
Until
Dirk?
we know what it is, I won't be able to say. We can't test for something without knowing what it is.
Could the victim have died from a drug
Strong
overdose?
possibility. Cocaine and crack cocaine overdoses cause seizures, high blood pressure, or increased heart rate. If you don't die immediately from those, within 3 days you're at risk for a heart attack or stroke.
Huh. Well. Let's see if we can talk to contractor. Yeah. How did the victim's prints get in your shop?
You say you found his prints on a poker chip. I got no idea. Far as I remember, the guy was never here. Maybe those chips were in a box of stuff from his condo that I took after I got fired. Just some stuff of his that got accidentally mixed in with mine.
Okay, let's talk with their wife. See if we can find anything else. Was your marriage having problems?
Let me guess. You've been to see my husband's mother, Emily. Isn't she a peach? She hates me, and always has. Jealous that Derek chose me over her, angry that my religion is different than hers, and always blaming me for her son's out-of-control behavior.
We're trying to interpret evidence, Mrs. Mitchell, not make wild assumptions about people's character.
You'll have to forgive me, but if you had a mother-in-law like Emily... Anyway, I'd be lying if I didn't say Derek and I have had patches of rough road together. But lately Derek had really turned himself around, was totally committed to joining me in a normal life. We had our wild years, okay? Now we've changed directions. We're the straightest couple you're likely to find in this town. Along those lines, we took out an insurance policy, $500,000 each. Derek's trust fund has gotten whittled away, and if we were going to start a family, we wanted that security, for the kids we hope to have. If you want to consider that suspicious, well, fine. But I want to be straight with you. Derek would want me to be straight with you.
Well, at least we got some answers. Some answers. We'll see if we can find anything else from the mother.
I don't have anything else for you.
Okay, guess not. Let's head over to Jim. See if we can find anything else there. Can you track down Emily's truck?
Already have, at the new owner's home. Hey, they can't all be hard. Even got a tread print for you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Jim. Does the alibi for Derek's wife check out?
Oh yeah, her boss places her at work, doing overtime, for the whole week.
Do you have any more information on Emily?
You read the papers? Front page in the Las Vegas Post. Financial problems in Hanson's campaign. Staffers are abandoning ship. Seems paychecks have grown scarce lately. And an op-ed piece suggests Emily's son's lifestyle has hurt her in the polls. Motive? Maybe.
What can you tell us about Astor, our contractor?
He's been investigated more times than certain members of Congress. Fraud, extortion, even illegal gambling. In Vegas, that's a good trick. No convictions, though. Still makes you wonder why a respectable woman like Emily Hanson would want this scumbag working for her.
Okay, so let's head back to the lab and see if we can get anything of the tread marks here. It does look like the one we found on... Yeah, it is the same one.
Tread types are definitely similar, but the tread marks taken from the desert weren't fresh, so the wear marks can't be matched exactly.
Ah, damn it. What else we got? Is there anything else we can pick up on this? Nothing else. I'm just gonna check.
We've done all we can with that item.
Yeah. Talker ship?
We've done all we can with that item.
Yeah.
That'll go on the trace analysis computer.
Okay, special documents.
That'll go on the trace analysis computer.
Ah, shut up. Sorry.
That'll go on the trace analysis.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at the case file. There doesn't seem to be anything else left here, so Let's head over to the morgue, see if we can find anything else.
I've got nothing new to report on the Vic.
Okay. We're just gonna go over the body and see if we find anything unusual. No, it doesn't seem there is. No. Let's just go over everything now first. Is there any truth to the newspaper's article about Emily?
Thank God someone in the Vegas media is finally telling the truth about that witch. She nagged and nagged about him contributing to her campaign coffers.
And nothing else, I guess.
I told you all.
Thought so. I know, to the mother. Because it seems odd. Do you see the newspaper article? Sorry. Do you see the newspaper article about your campaign?
I gave it a cursory look. My attorney will give it a harder one. That paper supports my opponent, and they deal in half-truths and outright lies. Regardless, anyone who's ever been a parent understands the limitations and the disappointments even the best mothers and fathers face.
Is it true your son reneged on a large campaign contribution?
That's a ridiculously overblown way to put it. I wasn't angry at all about that. Derek said his funds were low and I believed him. And anyway, he contributed in the past, generously, which I appreciated. Whatever private problems we had, my son supported my efforts.